Hello Pisces, welcome to the channel. This is Asnointia here. For those of you who are returning, thank you so much for liking, sharing, and subscribing to the channel. And for those of you who are new, welcome. So this is a general love reading, and I'll be looking into the feelings and emotions of the person that you're connecting with on a romantic level, what it is that they're feeling and thinking towards you currently. The deck that I'm using is the Goddess Oracle deck by Amy Sophia Marashinsky. So some of you might have been in a relationship, could be a situationship, could also be simply that you've exchanged glances and there's something there, but no one's speaking up. Oh, hot and sexy. Somebody here has a lot of sexual energy, chemistry, lustful feelings. But there's a blockage on that now. So for those of you who are new, my method of reading is kind of different. So I actually don't channel through any spirit guides. I am able to channel through my higher intuitive self, and I get the answers that I need. At the end of this reading, I do channel Archangels Michael, Raphael, and Gabriel to provide you with some advice based on what pops up today. Wow. Feelings of awkwardness. Of course it had to be a past life connection. Oh my goodness, aren't they all? All of my readings except one out of, I would have to admit now, out of the thousands that I've done. I'm really dedicated to my readings. And these are private readings, right? One, just because a lady likes somebody, she used to work with him. She was working in the kitchen, he was the waiter. And she felt something with this guy. That was the only time out of, as I mentioned, the thousands that I've done, that it was not a spiritual connection. It was, in fact, a different type of connection. It was, I believe the person was an air twin. That is a spiritual connection, but it's not the type that you typically obsess over, you freak out over. The mystery card here is my past life card. That's why I'm going on and on about this right now. It's a card that indicates that many of you, the majority of you, you are either your twin flames, your soulmates, or your karmic partners. This is the overall arching theme. It's a huge deal. Something big is happening in your life. There has been a sense of a spiritual awakening. You do have the awakening card as well. So I'm going to start. I'm just going to go through the cards. Then I'm going to express to you what it is your person of interest is feeling towards you currently. It's topsy-turvy. It's a roller coaster. A lot is going on here. We have abundance followed by sexuality, boundaries, awakening, fear, synthesis, play, embracing the shadow, and mystery. So I'm going to express to you what it is that your person of interest is feeling towards you currently. My dear Pisces, in this connection, I feel a sense of abundance. Certain things that have happened that make me feel as though I can gain more and learn more from you. The feelings that I have right now, they are quite different. Finances and settling down is truly something that is on my mind. Any type of materialistic gain is something that's on my mind, and it's something that I worry about. Money is important. Sometimes I'm not so good with money either. And I splurge. I spend it on things that I'm not supposed to. I do feel in this connection that you are somebody who is extremely, extremely sexy. And I find it difficult to stay away from you. physically as well as in every kind of way. It's difficult. I'm obsessing over you. I'm starting to think about your body a lot. It's as if I'm addicted to you. And no matter how much I have, it's just never enough. It's unquenchable, this thirst that I have for you. But to some degree, things are okay. But now I realize that I have to stop. And this is why I've put up some boundaries. The reason why is because I don't want this connection to move forward in any kind of emotional way, dear Pisces. You are very sweet and gentle and giving. You're very giving, and I see this. But there came a point in this connection where I thought what I was doing was wrong, that I was unworthy, that I am unworthy of somebody as wonderful as you. And I can't keep using you. I can't keep manipulating you in that way. Why? Well, because it's not right. There's a part of me that wants to do the right thing, you know. But I know it's bad what I did. I've put up my boundaries. I'm keeping my distance. I'm not communicating. Everything is just shut down. I've come to this awakening, this realization that there's something different here. And I'm starting to see things through a different perspective, a different lens. I've put myself into your shoes. And I see things differently now. Through your eyes. And that scares me. What I've had this awakening to is, I've had a spiritual awakening. And that scares me. It really scares me because I've never felt this way before. It's so intense that I just want to shut down. The feelings that I have are off the charts and I can't handle them. And I'm so scared. And that's why I kept my distance. There's a sense of paranoia, fear, anxiety, even panic attacks. I've lost my sense of worth. I feel worthless. And I feel unworthy of someone like you. A long time ago, I may have seemed to be someone who's very confident. Someone who knew a lot. But now, things are different. I have lost that confidence. I no longer have that self-esteem. That sense of security that I have, now I have a lot of insecurities. And all of this is because there's something about you that just triggered me in a very different kind of way. You touched my soul like nobody else has ever. A while ago, there used to be peace and harmony in this connection. Things were good. But now there's a lack of peace and harmony. What I want to do is restore this peace and harmony so that you and I can actually have, at the very least, a friendship. In you, I have found somebody who is very playful, very fun. You're very vibrant. And you make me feel alive again, young again. Wonderful feeling. But even though I want to have you as a friend in my life, I do realize now that everything that has happened between us has created a very awkward situation. The sense of awkwardness is now a little too much for me. I do feel that in this connection, everything that has happened, the environment is now very uncomfortable. And I just can't approach you. Overall, I have reevaluated my life, and I'm still doing that now. As we speak, as I think about you, what I've realized is that I don't know why you came into my life. I don't know why you did now. Why not later? Why not far into the future? Everything that has happened, I feel now has happened for a reason. Are you and I supposed to be together? I ask the universe this. I've had a spiritual awakening, and I feel as though I've known you from before somewhere. You feel very familiar. I feel very comfortable. So comfortable. I can be myself. And that's never happened before. And that's what makes this very scary. I'm not used to it. Pisces. Okay. Wow. A lot is happening here. So much is happening. So what's interesting is this is somebody who may have been in your life on a very physical level. There's a lot of physical. I don't see emotion here much. There's no emotion. You see, you have actually a situation here. Some of you may have an issue with money, maybe. Some type of money is an important thing in this connection. Something has happened regarding money. Maybe some of you are giving too much. Maybe some of you are not making enough. Or this person. And because of the mystery card, by the way, the roles can also be reversed here, or both of you are experiencing the same type of feelings and emotions. Now, the way I interpret this deck, my interpretation is completely different, but there are two cards in this deck that I consider friendship cards. Out of those two, you have one here, which is the play card, play, friendship. These are not exactly like emotions and feelings on that level of a person's personality. So these are slightly different, but this one, which is a sexuality card, there's 3 cards in this deck that I consider lustful cards. Out of the 3, you have one. So here you have a friendship card and you have a lustful card. Friends and lust, that's a friends with benefits connection. Some of you may not think it's that. Some of you may deny it. The issue is, from your point of view, it's 100% love. I understand that. And you might have thought that this person did. Maybe they even said that. But what happened here is that something changed, and this person started to realize that they just want you and that they're just using you in this manner. But now they've taken a step back because they actually care about you. It's the weirdest kind of thing. Typically, the divine feminine would come closer, right? But the divine masculine pulls away. They stay back. Why? Because they don't want to hurt somebody who was so sweet. And this is exactly what's happened here. The reason why this individual has started to keep up their boundaries, it's because they know what they've done to you is wrong. The way they're treating you is wrong. And why does it impact them this much? The only reason is it's because this is a past life spiritual connection. And it could be a past life, it could be a future life. Future life meaning that now from maybe 100, 200 years in the future, you guys could be actually together. I've done readings actually, just 2 or 3 readings out of the many that I've done, which are the past lives. There have been some that are actually future lives too. So that's why I mean that this could be somebody from your future life. It could just be, the basic word would be It's a spiritual connection. Like, those are the words you would use. So whether you're in the past or the future, whatever, but you guys are connected. And this person's really afraid of the type of connection you have. I would like to recommend, before I just go forward, I have another channel, Asnointia Audio. Many of you know about that channel now. On that channel, for those of you that really are having a hard time with this individual, there are a few videos. 3 of them I'm going to tell you right now, and the rest of them you can have a look at, which are related to relationship issues regarding the male energy. And because I do see a lot of masculine energy here that's taking a step back. I see that here. Now, masculine energy can also be for females too. One of the videos is called The Divine Masculine. You'll see why this person acts the way that he or she does. The other one is called Past Life and Spiritual Connections. And the third one is called Sensually Intense Spiritual Connections. Yeah, I think that's what it is. I got to write this stuff down now. There's quite a list now. Yeah, Sensually Intense Spiritual Connections. So there's one that deals a lot with the sensual side, and you guys have that here. You have the spiritual card, which is a mystery card, and you have sexuality. So there's a lot going on here. Understand that when you have a spiritual connection, it is by default, the chemistry is off the charts. It's ridiculous. People start to obsess over the other person, and you just can't stop. This person, yes, you may be feeling this too, but let me tell you, this person is definitely thinking about you in this way, to the point where they know it's toxic and they're trying to keep their boundary. This is the boundaries card. All right, this came out fast. 4 of Arrows. Yeah, that makes sense. So this is the Lover's Path Tarot, and I'm just going to have a quick peek to see what it is that may have caused the problem in the first place in this connection. Why did things go downhill? Why did things not work out? Some of you may know about this. Some of you may not know. It might not have ever been talked about. All right, 4 of Arrows and Ace of Staffs. And some of you may notice that it's just maybe 2 things. Maybe it might be more than 2 things. Here it talks about how, yeah, wow, this person really started to feel bad about what they were doing to you. We have here a sense of healing, introspection, and isolation. This is when this person started to keep that boundaries. Remember, you have the boundaries card, right? So this person was starting to keep their distance from you. Why were they keeping their distance? The reason why is because they needed to heal. Why did they need to heal? Because they knew what they were doing to you was not right. By hurting you, it hurt them. And so they started to keep their distance. This is somebody that actually has a heart. Maybe before you might have thought they don't. Maybe you still think that they don't. But believe me, it's what they call a blessing in disguise. It's something that you could live without, and it's good that this happened. There needed to be this separation. Somebody just can't be used over and over again. That's misuse of an individual. And this person realized a few things that they were doing wrong. And they've tried to, keep their distance. They're starting to do this now. So here we also have time to heal and rest, peace, having peace after emotional disappointment. This person did have peace, but what's happening now is that they're not as peaceful. They're kind of like rolling around in bed, tossing and turning. I'm seeing literally a vision right now where somebody's taking the covers, the blanket, putting it over their head, and they're trying to go they're turning forwards, they're turning backwards, they're just rolling in their bed. They can't sleep properly. That's what you call lovesick. This person's getting lovesick. Detachment from everyday world to regain balance is what this person needed to do, and this is what they were trying to do, which is why they started to have that boundaries card there. Enforced isolation and loneliness, trying to be lonely. needing a more detached point of view of problems so that they can understand better what has happened, what did they do, why did they do it. There was a lot of introspection here, and this person really started to know and feel like the karmic side of things. They started knowing and realizing that what they're doing is not good. Yeah, a lot of you may have just been very much like, you might feel used, and sorry if you guys have gone through that. It's difficult, especially if somebody says, I love you, I want to commit to you, this and that, and then they act like totally different. So I mean, even if you learn from a mistake, stuff still happens, stuff repeats, and you can still trust somebody and they can still break your heart, and the next time you try to trust someone and they still break your heart. But from your point of view, one of the cards that I have, one of my angel cards, remember that peace comes from remembering only that love is real. Peace in your heart should exist because you know karmically you did your best. This other person, they can't even sleep at night, and that's their karma. Okay, so don't feel bad about it. Karmically, you did literally what you could have done. You can't do anything beyond that. You gave love, you can't do more than that. That's the way it is. It's up to the other person now. Here we have Ace of Staves. This talks about how this individual felt a lack of energy at some point in time then. They didn't want to grow within this connection. They were not taking any action, and they did not have any type of creative, they were not really inspired to do anything. They started feeling really bad about themselves and about what is happening. Now, they also felt, and I'm getting right now this, intuitively, I'm getting the fact that they felt that not only were they using you, but that it also makes you think that this person is only there for the physical. And they didn't want to make that impression anymore. They wanted to have a higher sense of respect in your eyes. This is why they thought that by taking a step back, they can kind of gain that respect and gain a reputation that, hey, I'm not just a player. I can also be somebody who's very promising. Now, that's really up to you, everybody out there. Was this person a player? Are you willing to forgive them if they were like that and if they mistreated you? This is a general love reading, so it's not going to resonate with everybody, but I am seeing that this person also wanted to make themselves a better person, and so they tried to take a step back. Now, it does talk about difficulties starting something new and the need to focus. So why would one write here the need to focus? Because they were not focused. They were not focused. That also means that they might have had their attention towards other people, or when they were with you, it was just for the fun of it. There was no emotions, no plans, nothing that's solid, no realistic plans. Like, people can be in various situations, and so even if this person had wanted to be with you, they may have promised a few things, but it just didn't happen. So there was actually no growth. And unfortunately, things in the beginning may have seemed as if they're going to be. However, here it seems like this person started to just take a step back, and then everything, like a domino effect, everything just started falling. It's not you, this is this person. This is all this person. This is definitely not anything to do with you. This individual has to figure out how they're going to be treating other people and any connection. Whatever happened to you is and can happen to somebody else. All right, let's have a look at the Beginner's Tarot deck. This, yep, had enough. Enough is enough. Here we have any type of actions, intentions, or plans that this person has towards you. The Page of Wands. Ooh, my, oh my. Wowee. Is this person allowed to be with you, Pisces? What's going on here? Permission needed, forbidden. This is something that's not supposed to be known. It's a secret. Shh. It's a secret. I think the ones that are the most riskiest are like the most intense kind of connections. That is so wrong. Okay, we have here the 10 of Swords. This person wanted to see if the grass was greener on the other side. It turns out, no, it wasn't. By the time they came back, they have 10 swords on their back, and they're barely making it towards that green grass. And when they made it, they're finally just, they're done. Eventually, with this card, there is a new day that rises. This person, you know, they dust themselves off, they get up, they're stronger, they are wiser, because they've been there, done that. They've experienced a few things, a few hardships, and that's necessary. Here, we also have, that's a weird, weird vision I'm having right now. When this person went to go see if the grass is greener on the other side, the first thing I was seeing was like rocks. So they actually were seeing rocks. The rocks mean that, metaphorically, that the people that they met, they were not as soft as you were. They were not as gentle as you were. They were very rock hard, absolutely rude, mean, selfish. Nothing that is moldable in any way. And when they walked towards you, they felt that their feet sink into, and I'm seeing this right now in a vision, their feet sink into the mud. There's like actual mud, clay mud. Their feet sink into it, but it's such a comfortable feeling. It's just like a warm blanket. It just sinks right in. This is how adjustable you were. This is how, unfortunately, or maybe fortunately, moldable you were. Or is it called malleable, I think. This is what this person felt that you were like, that you adjusted according to whatever they needed. And you were always there for them. Always bending over backwards, making all the adjustments that might need to be made. And this is something that they thought you were like. I truly do have the strangest of visions sometimes that, yeah, I don't even know how they relate, but okay, I do see it, and I hope you guys see that too, like how it relates. Okay, they're so symbolic, I guess that's what it's called. Symbolism, that's what it is, right? All right, we have here the 6 of Pentacles. This person has finally decided between whatever choices they had that, you know what, I want to stick with my Pisces and I want to do something. Let's go out for breakfast, lunch, or dinner, or coffee, or something. This person wants to communicate with you, and eventually I see so much action here, Pisces. Page of Wands. Keep in mind, it is a page. So this person is not going to reach out to you in a very bold kind of way, but they will reach out. And just remember, if somebody, if you know that somebody's had a romantic interest in you and for months they haven't reached out, or maybe years, when they do reach out, it's not because they just want to be a friend. It's because they want to increase that friendship into something more promising, like romance. Just remember that. So if this person just says, hey, how's it going? It's not because they're not wanting to be romantic. They eventually will. This person's definitely romantic. My God. Beautiful cards. I mean, you got the Page of Wands and you have the Knight of Cups there. So this person is going to make some type of a gesture, directly or indirectly, some type of a message. 8 of Wands, a very special card. Yes, yes, yes. There's going to be some type of message coming through. That's beautiful. This is like double confirmation, but you actually have triple confirmation here that this person's going to reach out. Knight of Cups. Absolutely beautiful, gentle, and soft card. This person was gone for a while from your life, whoever this person was. So just for those of you who had a romantic connection, or this person knew it, the person left, okay? This card indicates that person coming back into your life. So somebody's coming back into your life, slow and steady, very gentle, very sweet, very romantic, in a very traditional kind of way. It's so funny, eh? It's so different. It's so different from what this person was before. Now they're coming back more like someone who wants to give you emotion. This is a cup of love. This is no longer a cup of lust. The problem here, Pisces, 7 of Swords. There's something here that's not supposed to be known. Tell me your secrets. Is this a third-party situation? Or maybe you guys work for like rival companies that have competition and you're not supposed to be together. Or maybe your religions are different and your parents don't want you to be together. It could be anything, right? Maybe there's a huge, huge age gap and somebody doesn't want to know. So whatever it is, this is some type of forbidden love in some type of way. Or it could just be that you don't want the rest of the world, or they don't want the rest of the world to know about the situation yet. What situation? Whatever they're about to do. They're going to reach out to you. 1, 2, 3. 3 cards here. They are definitely going to reach out to you, but when they do, it's not going to be yelled and announced on rooftops. No, it's nothing like that. It's going to be very hush-hush, very quiet. Sometimes it's good that way, by the way, because often we get the evil eye. I know a lot of people, I mean myself, obviously. My life has always been full of everything that was evil. No longer now. But a person that sees a couple that's happy, a person that is very, very much single, their mindset is very different, and they're miserable because their life is so negative, because of their circumstances. Everybody has experiences, and the reason why they behave that way is because they've gone through certain things, right? However, unfortunately, if people go around telling people that, oh, this is this, new person, or sharing posts all over the place, people get jealous, you get the evil eye, you start to fight, negative energies come in, and then everything just goes downhill. So it's best to kind of keep it on the down low in the beginning, all right? Don't make it too much of, don't have this huge announcement. It's almost like, I'm seeing a vision again. It's almost like a tree. When you plant a tree, in the younger years, the tree is very tiny and very frail, very thin, right? But over the years, it grows, it becomes very solid. It's huge. A storm can come and it might not even fall down, right? That's the type of growth that we're looking at here. In the beginning, it's very fragile. So any type of wind that may come, or anything that even pushes it, it might crack and fall over. However, if you kind of keep it there, let it grow, after a while, yes, share it with the rest of the world. But if it's right in the beginning stages, it's best not to, because the evil eye comes in. And there is such a thing. There's a whole lot of things out there that are real. All right, let's have a look at what the angels have to say about this. Let's get their input. So these messages are brought to you by Archangels Michael, Raphael, and Gabriel. All right, we have here perfect timing within the next few weeks. The weeks could also be months, by the way. Oh, we also have here improving health. So for some of you, this connection kind of took a toll on your health. I can actually imagine. Yeah. Some of you may have actually had a lot of issues because if it was sexual manipulation, then that can have a negative impact, obviously. We also have here weight. And then we have peaceful resolution. Situation will improve. Very good. Very nice. Honestly, like for me, I'm getting a message right now where this is a reading where it's you don't have to worry type of reading. Because you got 3 cards that are confirming that there's going to be action. This person's going to reach out. These cards are beautiful. There's going to be whatever's going to happen in terms of peaceful resolution. There's going to be the time when it will be the right time for it. Remember, this person's still healing, right? They're still changing. There's still boundaries. My goodness, they're so scared. They have the fear card, right? There's so much that they have to do in order to get over that. And then finally they can reach out to you. But that'll happen when they are ready. Are you ready? Yes, you are. Are they ready? No, they're not. Here we also have, within the next few weeks or months, hopefully for this, it'll be weeks, improving health. So many of you may have gone through certain things, stress, anxiety, depression, a lot of upsetness that may have caused problems in your body. And it's not just the body, it's the mind, body, like the mind, body, spirit, and soul, all of them. That equals you. Okay, that equals you. And the thing is, if you don't take care of that in that way, all of them, then even the slightest one that's out of balance will bring everything back down. And it's not hard. You just definitely need to be in a positive environment. You need to either pray or meditate, 21 minutes maximum if you can't actually do beyond, 21. My angel guide told me 21's good. That's sufficient. Not 20, but 21. I have no idea why. I never asked. I could ask her, but I never really did. I don't question her. She tells me and I follow it. We have here improving health. Also, I have something called a chakra checkup. That is one of the type of readings I do to see what type of issues you have. And it's to see what is inside of your chakra centers. So that is negative energies, what type you have and how many you have. So I'm able to see that remotely as well as with the help of my angel guide to confirm what it is that I'm seeing. And I look into remotely your home, see what negative energies you have around your aura, what you have, and inside of your body. And you get all the information that you need in order to get rid of them. And for the rest of your life, you have this package to get rid of all the negative energies if they ever come back. Well, those ones don't come back, but new ones can come. Okay, that's the way I made that package in that way. I built it that way where they ain't coming back. No, they're not. All right. We also have wait. Okay, there's going to be peaceful resolution, but you're going to have to wait for it. There's going to be some time where good things will come. Yeah, good things come to those who wait. I know. The situation will improve, and you do have a timeline here within the next few months. So Pisces, definitely something good is coming, okay? This is definitely not a negative reading. In any case, the angels here do want you to focus on your health. Health is wealth, health is happiness. Try to focus on your health. Don't worry about anything else, because it appears here that things are going to work out for you. Here we also have ask for help from others. So this could be you literally asking people, a friend, a family member, whatever it is that's bothering you, whatever it is that has been on your mind, it is better to share that piece of information, because that information comes out of your mouth. It's like energy, or you can text it or write it. That's energy being transferred, right? So it's less in you, and it just kind of disperses out into the universe. So you don't have to worry about that. That's why some people, and that's why we write songs. We have diaries, things like that. So it is important to talk to people here. This could also be like writing on like a blog post kind of thing, where people have had similar experiences. The whole meaning of this card is that when you ask, you are going to be receiving answers. The whole reason for the asking is to receive answers. So what type of answers are you going to get? You're going to get answers that will help you deal with all of this situation, how to get that peaceful resolution. So it is important to consult with some people. It could be one person, could be many, could just be you reaching out. See, it says ask for help from others. So right now I'm interpreting this that you actually face to face or via media, like somehow you need to connect with somebody. Sometimes I talk about reading a book or visiting a website or something like that, or visiting, like going to a YouTube channel and having a look at relationship videos. This is not that part right now. This is actually you talking to somebody. And whoever you're going to talk to, it appears that they may have a lot of experience, and they may be able to tell you some wonderful information that'll provide you with a lot of insight, and you'll see this perspective completely different. But whatever happens, Pisces, it is a very, very, very good reading. You have 3 cards that showed up that talk about communication, communication, and communication. Person's coming back into your life. Somebody who you loved, your past love is coming back. And this time it's not just about lust, it is about love. Pisces, that is your reading. I hope I was able to provide you with some clarity and some guidance in your situation. Do let me know in the comments below if any of this has resonated with you. And just to let you know, I am still doing love readings. These are written report readings for those of you that are interested. Definitely have a look at the description of the readings. I have the description. This is all on my website, asnointia.com. And hopefully, if you want, I'll be able to, obviously, I'll be able to book you in. I am a little busy, but I will get to you eventually. And I'll see you guys again. Thank you so much. Take care. Bye now.